Good morning, America.
That was Julianna Margulies and Peter Gallagher, the stars of the new play Left on 10th, which just opened on Broadway. It's based on Delia Ephron's best-selling memoir about love, loss, and second chances. And I got the chance to talk to her, Julianna, and Peter ahead of the premiere.
I go online.
Welcome.
And my breath catches in my chest until I hear 3 little words.
You've got mail.
Known for the romantic comedy classic You've Got Mail, for Delia Ephron, it's life imitating art, as her best-selling memoir, Left on 10th, is brought to the stage as a Broadway play. Left on 10th. This is your story.
I know.
On Broadway.
It's madness. It's insane. It was a dream too big to have. That's the truth.
At its heart, Left on 10th is a story rooted in love and second chances. After losing her husband Jerry to cancer, Delia finds herself meeting a man named Peter.
I lost my beloved husband of 35 years, and I was so lost. And then Verizon crashed my internet, and I went crazy. So I wrote about it, which is what I always do. And it was in the New York Times, and I got an email from Peter. And he had lost his wife, and we started falling in love on email. And because I wrote You've Got Mail, I thought, oh my God, I've fallen into my own romantic comedy.
Text as soon as you get in.
I will, you too. It was fun.
Yes, it was.
But just 4 months after meeting Peter, her love story interrupted by the same cancer diagnosis her sister, writer, and filmmaker Nora Ephron passed away from in 2012. The mantra, I am not my sister, I am not my sister. You had to say that, you had to believe that, but how did you deal with the duality of the emotions?
The disease I had, AML, which is a fierce leukemia, it presents differently in different patients. And Dr. Robo said that to me from the beginning. You are not your sister. You can have a different outcome. But it was as hard as anything.
Having spent my entire adult life trying to differentiate from Nora, I felt to do so now was a betrayal. My sister was on my mind all the time. I am not my sister. I am not my sister. I miss my sister.
With just a 20% chance of survival, doctors offering Delia a miracle solution, a stem cell transplant. Peter, by Delia's side throughout the brutal treatment and recovery.
When you've had a trauma that big, if you can do something with it, you know, if you can dance it, draw it, paint it, anything you can make something else out of it.
Emmy Award-winning actor Julianna Margulies portrays Delia. It's been a while since you've been on Broadway, and you said this was the play.
This was the play.
What is it?
It's a chance of a lifetime, this role. It's everything. It's funny, it's moving, it's touching, it's so romantic, and it's also painful in a beautiful way. I truly believe that without Peter by her side, I don't know if she would have gotten through this. And there's a beautiful line in the play where I beg him to let me go. And he says no. He says it so simply. And I don't even feel like I'm acting. It just brings me to tears because you realize you have someone on your side and it's worth fighting for. And that's the human connection.
Stage and screen veteran Peter Gallagher plays Delia's husband, Peter.
There's so many people out there struggling with health issues or dealing with the world and its challenges, and then to sort of be telling a story where everybody has a place in it. Everybody sort of in the audience feels seen.
What is it like to know that the people that you're playing, they're sitting in the audience and they're watching?
The fact that they're warm, brilliant, loving people who have really been through it makes you feel absolutely fortunate to be in their company.
It's very different to do a play written by a novelist. But the truth is, because it is so well written, I'm finding it actually a joy to learn.
Why should someone come and see this play? What do you want them to walk out of the door feeling?
A friend of mine was at the show. The show ended, and she was walking behind these 2 women, and one woman said to the other one, I feel like I just woke up from the best dream. And I thought, that's it.
And that is it, because I saw it last night, and I did. I walked home feeling like I just woke up from the best dream. And it was beautiful to see Delia there with Peter, her husband, and the way that Julianna and Peter Gallagher play them is just so incredibly magnificent. And she talked about Dr. Robos. That was my doctor as well, Dr. Gail Robos, who was there last night. Amber was with me as well. Gail Robos' parents were there, and to see her on stage and how she was played. But I have to say, the other two actors, I want to get their names right, Kate McLuggage and Peter Francis James, they play multiple characters, and it is one of the most moving, beautiful plays that I've ever seen. Yeah.
Wow.
Cannot wait.
It's great. Left on 10th, Broadway until February, and I hope you'll get a chance to see it.